Hey guys, it's Friday, so I thought I'd do more of a little fun video for you and show you guys a few guns. And today I'm going to talk about none other than one of my favorites, which is the Tokarev style pistol. And today, more specifically, I'm going to show you guys a couple examples of the Yugo M57. Now, the Yugo M57 is designed after the famous Russian TT-30, or more common TT-33, and these are known collectively as the Tokarevs. Now, today I'm just going to show you a few Yugo M57s. There's going to be a longer video or live stream that comes out soon showing you a whole bunch of different variants, because in Yugoslavia they always do things a little bit different, and there's a whole bunch of different variations of this Tokarev design. But today I'm just going to briefly go over the M57 service pistol. And basically this gun was used in the former Yugoslavia from about 1957 to the early 90s, around 92. Now this gun is still actually made today in the Zastava plant that's in the country of Serbia. So you guys have probably seen these out over the years. They're available for usually only a couple $100s. And these are great little guns, guys. They're a single action only. The normal TT-30 holds 8 rounds in the magazine. With this being the M57, you get an additional round. So these hold 9 rounds, which also gives you just a little extra room on the grip to get that pinky in there nice. So a lot of people, including me, actually prefer shooting these M57s over the other varieties. You can see this has the original crutch there on the grips. A lot of people say these are based off of a 1911, which is kind of sort of true. I would say really though, more based on the 1903 design. But yeah, they're 1911-ish. Certainly was inspired by the Browning type design, let's say that for sure. And the cool thing about these guns is they say 7.62 millimeter on the side. And what that means is it shoots the 7.62 by 25 round. Now this is a fast little round, guys. Although it was developed in the late 20s and started to be implemented in 1930 in Russia, this round's no joke. It's basically a bottleneck down 7.62 or 30 caliber round, and if you want to go by currently available ammo, the PPU loading for this and the full metal jacket, their published data is 1722 foot per second. So even in today's day and age, that's nothing to scoff at. This is a hot little round, known for being able to penetrate barriers and such. So these are nice little guns. So this is the basic M57 service pistol. This is a military surplus gun, all matching, not in perfect shape, but decent shape. And I have a couple other treats to show you guys, a couple well, let's say little special editions of this M57. So here's just a regular run-of-the-mill one. Now I'll note one thing, this does have the safety on the side, which kind of sucks, but due to import regulations and all that BS, they kind of had to include that to get these into the country. They had to have some type of safety. Now there was a batch not too long ago that came in where they did the safety a little different. Now you'll notice this one does not have the hole in the frame, which is really nice. What they were able to do is incorporate a Glock style, if you will, dingus in there. And this actually satisfies the requirement for a safety, which is pretty cool. And what you can easily do is remove the trigger on these and change it out with just a regular old Zastava Yugo trigger, and you're going to pretty much have a gun that's almost exactly like how it was used in military service. So, and keep in mind, these safeties and all this, these are only needed for the guns to be imported into the country. Once they come into the United States, you don't have to worry about it anymore. And you also do not have to worry about Section 922R. Manufacturers and dealers alike don't have to worry about it, because that only applies to rifles and not pistols. So there you go. You'll notice with this pistol it features the newer Zastava style logo in the grip, which they did change to after the country of Yugoslavia fell and separated into all the independent countries. You'll find the Serbian made guns will typically all have this. It's actually a C and a Z in the grip, which stands for Krivina Zastava. Pardon my mispronunciation, but that's the American way to pronounce it. So this gun is in great shape. It's also a military surplus. And this gun is in very good condition, I would say unissued. There's really no signs that this gun's ever been used to any extent at all. So here's another example. And I will also note where most of these have the big PW Arms billboard style import marking. Let's see if it'll show that there, which is something we also kind of have to live with. The one batch they imported for a little while, they did a really nice job, and they put the import markings very discreetly underneath the trigger guard there, where you don't even notice them unless you're looking for it. So that's pretty cool. I hope we get more of the imports from this company in, because these are really, really nice. About as close as you're going to get to, like I said, an unmolested, original Yugo M57. And now here's a couple treats for you guys. Now, you guys have probably seen the Ceremonial SKS, and I have that in my other videos. Yugoslavia was known to chrome plate some of their guns for ceremonial purposes, right? Like their equivalency of, let's say, the honor guard, or ceremonies, or parades, or things like that, officers. Here's an example of a ceremonial pistol. And this was not done aftermarket by me or anyone in the US. This was as manufactured and as issued in Zastava. So this has the blued receiver, a hard chrome slide, and it also features a matching chrome magazine. So these are pretty cool. Looks great with the Ceremonial SKS. And if you guys want me to, leave it in the comments and I'll do a video showing that gun again too, if you guys want a standalone video on the Ceremonial chromed M5966 Yugo SKS. And I have one more Ceremonial to show you guys, just because it's Friday. Why not? Here's another Ceremonial model that is all chrome. And you'll notice on this, I'm going to put a plug in here later. I just removed the safety because you don't need it. The safeties actually don't make these guns any safer, in my opinion. One could argue they even make them more dangerous. Again, I'm not a gunsmith or a lawyer, at your own risk as far as your safety goes, but you do not legally need the safety on these once they come in the country. So you'll notice this features a hard chrome on the whole gun, with the exception of a couple of little accessory pieces here, right? Same thing. Now this one's kind of interesting, and I imagine this is something that, I don't know, happened during the import or whatever, but, well, probably not at the import level. It's probably just the way it was when they put it together, because this gun also looks unissued. This one actually features a modern Krvina Zastava style grip here on the one side, and the other side has the classic military grip. Now, I can change this out to where they both match, but hey, this is the way the gun came into the country. And I'm just going to keep it like it is, because this is original just like I received it as imported. And one more note on this one. This has a very unique style magazine that I've actually never seen before. I would assume this is a quite rare M57 mag, because all the rest I've seen, whether it be just a regular standard issue, you'll see the flat base plate there with the lanyard loop. On this one, same thing. Flat base plate, lanyard loop. Even the other chrome magazine, same deal. Flat with a lanyard loop. This appears to be a mag that was made kind of on a custom level, or maybe a prototype. Maybe one of you guys know. I know I have at least one subscriber that actually lives over in Zastava, so maybe he can fill me in. But it appears to be a quite uncommon mag. And it is a correct M57 9-round magazine, and the body of it's also chromed, as well as the follower. So it's just neat that it has this little, you know, pinky extension. And the extension is made out of aluminum. So just thought I'd give you guys a quick treat here. I really enjoy these pistols. Let me know what you guys think of the Yugo M57. And if you're interested in seeing other Yugo Tokarevs, there's a bunch of other variants, different calibers, different sizes, everything that I think are really interesting. And that video is probably going to take me about an hour and a half to get through, because there's so much stuff. So it'll either be a live stream or just a long video that I'll post up as a premiere or something. So anyways, guys, happy Friday. Just wanted to talk about guns today. You know, there's so much going on with gun rights that we need to talk about, but I thought since it's Friday, we just talk about one of my favorites, which is the Tokarev, and today the M57 Yugo variant. Alright guys, let me know what you think of these guns and share your stories on any unique or interesting versions of these guns that you guys have, because I really enjoy them, and And like I said, even in today's day and age, don't underestimate these guns. The 7.62 by 25 Tokarev round is no slouch. Basic plinking ammo at 1,700 foot plus per second. So, alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys later. Alright, take it easy.